Hi, everybody. This is Bayalata, and you're tuned into Spiritual Vibrations, and I'm your mind and consciousness coach. Before we start, today I'm just going to tell you a very good information about a Sanatana Dharma, that what is mind and how mind is connected to our divine God, Brahma, the creator. It's a very peculiar combination. Most of the people cannot connect that Brahma can be the mind. But yes, anything which is there in the micro is available in the macro. In our Sanatana Dharma, there's a statement which is called as Daha Pinde, Daha Brahmande. Whatever is there inside me, it is there outside in the world. It's there in the highest level and it's there in the smallest existence as well. So before I start, I just would like to say today I'm going to talk about Brahma, how it is connected to our mind, and how mind is divided, and how our mind behaves exactly like the character of Brahma. So we all know in lots of stories we have heard about Brahma that he is a very notorious god, done a lot of mistakes in his life, insulted people, and at the same insulted other gods rather, and have played prank with many, and also he was a creator of this universe. So he's been creating the universe. So he keeps thinking and creating beautiful things around him. So there is a very good side about him and there is a very negative side about him. And that's exactly equal to our mind as well. So the first very important thing, which is our mind, is that it can create beautiful thing, and at the very same time, it creates negative things. It's a combination of both, and that's why when we go back to the stories of Brahmaji, we will see that Brahma was cursed by Shiva that you will never be praised or celebrated by normal people. We will never do puja for you, which means we will not celebrate you. Why? Why mind is not celebrated then? To be honest, we should not celebrate our mind. Mind mana man. मेरे मन में आया. We should not celebrate it because mind is divided into three very important parts. First is conscious mind. Second is unconscious mind. Third is subconscious mind. Okay, I have explained it. Now, first very important thing. All this three is nothing but mind because सबके पीछे mind लग जाता है. All up the part of which is thinking is nothing but mind. But then there are three different thinking steps. So the first step is the conscious mind, which we and you think when we are using our brain. We are trying to think about it. We are saying, I want this, I like this. So the desire sprouts from the mind only, and that sprout comes from the conscious mind. It cannot sprout from the unconscious, it cannot sprout from the subconscious. Not at all possible. It will always sprout from the conscious mind. So हम consciously सोचते हैं मुझे एक अच्छा इंसान बनना है. We consciously think that I want to become a good person. We consciously think that I want to manifest a house. We consciously think I want to manifest a new business. We consciously think I want to get married. I want to fall in love. These are all conscious thinking. They cannot come from your subconscious mind, or neither can come from your unconscious mind. Okay. So now you have understood what is consciousness. Consciousness is all about dreaming, creating. It's a manifesto. But at the very same time, this is the very good side of Brahma. So he's creating beautiful things, and he's celebrating life, and it expands as much as you want to. Your brain is a monkey mind. It keeps thinking and it keeps creating. So it's a very beautiful part. Okay. Second comes is the subconscious mind. What is subconscious mind? Subconscious mind is a sum total of all the things which you have understood with your conscious mind. Remember, with your conscious mind. So once you take birth, you get to understand a lot of information from the outside world, like from your parents, from your people around, from your own experiences. So you gather a lot of information, don't you? So you gather so much, so much, so much, so much, so that you start having your personal understanding. If you bring neural NLP in it, then you will be NLP is neurological programming. Okay, so when we understand how this neurological programming took place in our mind, is that all the information was bombarded to us by the outside world. Okay. And then the inside world, which is me, myself, received it. Okay. हमने उसको receive करना शुरू किया. But then I always receive it according to me. And there is three very important things within me, which is one is I receive it, I delete few things out of it, I generalize most of the things, and at the end, I distort it also. So I will always delete, distort, and journalize most of the things I receive from the outside world. So I will not capture everything. I will always perceive it and keep it according to my generalization. Okay. This is how I store the information within me. Once you store the information within you, that is where your storage is called as subconscious mind. So from the day you have like taken birth till the entire life, all that information which you receive is always stored in your subconscious mind. It doesn't go into your unconscious mind just like that. Okay, so it is generally stored in your subconscious mind, and there is an unconscious mind as well. Okay, so this unconscious mind is not going to act just like that, right? But it is your mool vyavhar, it's your mool tattva. It's you who has come from the other lives. Okay, so you have not just taken birth, you have rebirth this time. So this is your rebirth. You have lived so many lives, and now you're again taking a new body. So this new body can only be created with the kind of life you have lived in the past, with the desire you want to take a birth in this life. All that is stored in your unconscious mind. So this part is, say, considered, if it is 100% mind, there's a 12% which is unconscious, not more than that. Okay, so you can say this 12% is your fixed destiny, because you've taken a birth and that life is destined to live like this. And there are stages and portions wherein your lessons will come to you, and there is a lot of time given to you so that you can learn your lessons and move ahead in your life. This is exactly what the life is given to you, to learn lessons. So what is the purpose of your life? These days there are courses which are coming in the world that people are saying, I'm a purpose coach. I help you to find purpose in your life. Okay. People say that they are purpose coaches. But then see, purpose, you cannot coach someone their purpose. Purpose is already pre-designed. The purpose is to learn lessons. And if you're not learning your lessons, then the next life becomes more problematic. So there are three things which I would like to now add on to this conversation, is that there is a Sanchit Karma, which means there's some total of your life, of all your life which you have lived before this life of yours. So there's a huge amount of baggage of karmas, which is the sum total of your experience. It can be good, it can be bad, both. There's nothing minus in it. Okay. Thereafter, the story comes is that you say, okay, fine, I want to solve a couple of lessons of mine. I would like to learn these many lessons. Say suppose 12 lessons, because it's the 12%. So let's see, the entire life you're going to live for these many years, and I want to learn these many lessons. Okay. That lesson is stored in your unconscious part of your mind. And that with that unconsciousness, you evolve from your mother's womb. So the body, the structure, the color, the hair color, the health, anything and everything, your blood group, your parents, everything comes from that 12%. So your entire, you can say that's your blueprint. So your unconscious mind, which you have carried along with you here, is your blueprint for this life. You act from there. No matter how much you do from your conscious, you want a lot of creation, you want to create so many things from your conscious mind, but you always will act from the unconscious state. Okay. Now, so what is this conscious mind now? The conscious mind is given to you for your upgrade. And the conscious mind is the only mind which is connected with your higher self. So only 10%. Oh, aajkal to it's gone much less. people, like 4% of our conscious mind is connected with God. And when we are cribbing, crying, backbiting, insulting, hurting, it reduces furthermore. And sometimes when we are really unhappy and depressed, it is completely disconnected. And that's a breakthrough point as well, according to me. But then understand, so that's generally a 4% bracket in which people are connected with the infinite supreme being. And from there, that's the only percentage you're connected with the God generally in your normal life. Normal people, very normal people, we're connected with the God, 4%. And with that 4%, there's an inner thing which is talking to us that, ये lesson को learn कर लो, ये गलत कर रहे हो, ये सही कर रहे हो, this is good, this is bad, you're not doing right, this is wrong behavior, this is a wrong karma, this is a wrong dharma. All this information, right and wrong, good or bad, is coming from this conscious connection with the divinity. And this internal voice, according to Freud, is called a super ego. Interesting, isn't it? I'm connecting psychology with it. So if you have not heard about Freud, Sigmund Freud, you can go through it, his teachings, and he is mostly talking about three important things within us. Is one is ego, second is superego, and the final thing is id. Id is the one which is the unconscious out here. The conscious mind is the superego, and the ego is the unconscious mind. Okay, so I have explained it again in a different manner. So hope it really clicks your mind when you really try and understand how the life is like. Okay, how your mind works like. So the thing is the super consciousness. We always want to do right. We always try to do good. But then when this goodness is desiring, we cannot achieve that goodness that easily. Why? Because in your childhood, you have been a recorder. You've been recording your surrounding all the time. If your surrounding was not good, you adapted a lot of information. Along with that, you had your own uh, unconscious mind, which is trained to like and dislike few of the things coming from your past life. So if someone is behaving in some certain way, that previous knowledge of yours, which is the chitta. Now I'm coming to another part of it, which is chitta. Chitta. Chitta is the sum total of your experience. Chitta comes in existence and he chooses and deletes, distorts, and journalize the entire event according to the previous data which you have with you from your previous life for this life. So I hope I'm not confusing all of you. Please understand, it is very important for all of us to understand Chitta is the sum total of our experience in all our past lives. And from that lesson, we conclude the current experience and receive the thing, the essence, and perceive it in our own sweet way. So every single person will perceive every single scenario in a certain way. So it cannot be like, and it cannot be calculated like thyroid ka itna hona chahiye, blood ka itna hona chahiye, blood pressure itna hona chahiye. It's not like that. It's changes for every single person. Every single person will have its own behavioral change. That's why you will say that the eyes have a specific biometry. They cannot be matched with anyone else because everyone is different. The handprints don't match because everyone is different, which means everyone will have its own sweet experiences. How? Because of the past collective knowledge, you act towards the new knowledge, you perceive it whatever you had, and in common you receive it. So this is how you develop in the first 7 years of your life, and you create an understanding, you perceive an understanding, and that's where the inner child healing is needed in our life. If you are interested in healing yourself completely, and if you are interested in training your subconscious mind, the first step for all of us to train our mind is to train our inner child, which is nothing but a subconscious mind. To know more and detailed information on this particular topic, stick with me. Understand that the Brahma is a huge concept within us, is elaborate existence. So, what is Brahma and how it works for us? I will explain furthermore in my next video. That would be part 2, Brahma versus mind. And I want you all to enjoy, comment, and also share it with all the other people who are really interested in understanding the inner engineering of this physical body, to understand this mega machine which we are gifted with. If you do not understand this mega machine, you won't be able to sustain on this earth with happiness, prosperity, and abundance. It only comes when you understand the functioning of this mega machine. I, Payal Datta, sign off right now. Atma Namaste to all of you. May you all be experiencing bliss in your life. My blessings are with you.